everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sharmishta and this is English with Sharmishta. Today's video is about the art of storytelling. You must be aware of the fact that everybody loves to listen to a story. Let it be a child or an old person or an adult. Everybody loves to listen to a story. So if you want people to listen to you, you must tell a story. It might occur to you that it's very easy to tell a story. Let's just tell a story and our job is done. But storytelling is an art. If you want to make a point and if you want people to understand your point, you must tell a story. Being a social person and being a teacher by profession, I have experienced that I can make my point by telling the stories. I have seen that people love to listen to stories. Storybooks, books of real life stories, books of experiences to teach you something, all of these books contain stories. The movies have stories. Web series, daily soaps, sitcoms, all of these are stories. Stories are something people love to listen to. So if you know how to tell a story, you will see that how much attention you are getting and who doesn't want attention. Whatever thing you want to tell people, tell through a story. You can do it. And storytelling is not a simple storytelling, it's an art. Some people are natural storytellers. They keep telling stories to people and people love to listen to them. They find stories in their lives. So, storytelling is an art, storytelling is a necessary art. And there are some people who don't know how to tell a story, how to tell an incident. So, people just get bored and they don't listen to that person. So, let's get started with how to tell a story. This is not a tutorial of storytelling, so I am not going to give you any tips of storytelling, but I am going to tell you what are the things that people love to hear. And of course, there has to be a purpose. Your storytelling should not be purposeless. I keep meeting such people in my real life who tell me that I am a good storyteller. So today, I am going to share with you my way of storytelling. In our daily lives, we meet several people who tell us many incidents. We also come across various incidents. Various things happen in front of our eyes. Sometimes certain things happen to others and we get to know about it from some people. Sometimes we read a newspaper and we learn a story. So, story enters into our life in various ways. Now, how to present a story in front of others? Suppose you went to the market. You saw two people arguing among themselves. You just notice what is the point of their argument because their argument gets louder. So everybody can listen what they are talking about. And you find something very interesting. You find that it's nobody's mistake, yet they are arguing among themselves. You saw a third person comes and solves the argument. In this way, the matter is settled happily. And you understood that the third person is extremely wise who does this. So, you get a lesson from the incident. After you came back from the market, you want to relate this story somewhere to someone. This kind of incidents happen to everyone every day. We have to keep the story in our minds and we have to make an observation. We should observe something in the story. We should notice something special in the story and there should be a thing that we think about the story. It should be our point of view, what we have understood from the story, from the incident. After making the observation of the story, we must draw a conclusion which should be a very positive conclusion that we draw from the story. Thirdly, there should be a moral of the story. I think every incident that happens around us has a moral behind it, has something to learn from it. So there should be moral of the story. It's not a fable that I am talking about. I am talking about the everyday incidents that happen in our lives. Everything has a moral behind it. We can learn something from every story that happens. Everything that happens around us, every story that we read, every story that we hear from someone, everything should have a moral, a learning behind it. Only then a storytelling can be fruitful and also interesting. Another thing that makes a story interesting is humor. I heard a story just yesterday from the mouth of a person who has experienced the horrors of war. It is a wartime story and it is a real life incident. Some people are escaping from a warlike situation. There is blood and horror in this tale, yet I cannot stop listening to this person who is telling the story. The family that is trying to escape the war zone, the struggles of the family, and how the family manages to escape and reach a safe place to others who are related and who are safe. Within the warlike situation, the family ends up reaching safely to a place where other people who are related to them are waiting for them eagerly and who give them shelter. The story has horrors of war, yet it has a happy ending. And what I learned from the story is the value of sticking together, the value of trust. Now, while I started talking about this story, I was telling you about humor. So, this person who is telling me the story is a humorous person, and the way the person expressed the surprise with which they found long lost relatives and they were unable to know each other, the humor that was in the tone of that person made me laugh, and yet the story sank deep into my heart and I learned the value of unity. So, just by sharing her experience, she made me learn something, and the story had a deep impact in me. But her talent needs to be nurtured a bit. She couldn't tell me the story in proper sequence. I consider myself to be a good listener and I kept asking her the sequence of the story. I kept asking her what happened and when it happened. So, in this way, the story entered in my mind in proper sequence. So, if you agree with me about the importance of storytelling, let me sum up to you what are the things necessary for a good storyteller. How can you be a good storyteller? Firstly, you must have in your mind what you want to tell. Secondly, you also have in your mind why you want to tell. What is the point that you want to make? Thirdly, whatever you want to tell others that you have heard or read from somewhere, you must have observed something in the story, the incident that you want to relate. So, your observation should be there in the story. Fourthly, you must draw some conclusion from the story. There has to be some conclusion that you have drawn, something that you have understood from the story. Fifthly, it can be merged with the point number 4. It's that your conclusion can be a moral of the story. That is, there must be something to learn from the story. There is story everywhere and there is always something to learn from a story. So, you share your learning of the story. Do try to tell the story in proper sequence and reveal the suspense at the end of the story. Storytelling can be of great use if you have friends, if you are a teacher, if you are any other profession, any other business where you want your clients to listen to you. Storytelling can help you a big deal. So friends, this is how I tell my story. This is how I decided to tell you how I tell my story and how important it is to tell a story. That's the end of my video. If you liked my video, do like, share and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and do take a very good care of yourself till I come with my next video. Bye for today.